Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. See my baby there, she's stretched out on a long white table. She's so sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, oh bless her. Wherever she may be, she will search this wide.
Bugs Bunny, the Looney Tunes character? The very same. In 1941, during the peak years of the Looney Tunes franchise, a cartoon was released named Wabbit Twubble, where Bugs Bunny faces off with his longtime rival, Elmer Fudd. But for just a moment, to mock the foolish Elmer, Bugs inflates himself to a comically bloated form. A moment that lasts only 3.4 seconds in an 8-minute and 22-second long cartoon. 3.4 seconds. That's all the time Big Chungus had ever existed. And yet decades later, he would become more famous than Bugs Bunny, despite being Bugs Bunny himself. You see, Snake, memes control history, and I shall use the power of memes to control my own destiny. Do you honestly think Chuck Jones or Mel Blanc could have expected internet trolls to deify a character that doesn't even exist? Make him far more infamous than his own true identity as Bugs Bunny? Big Chungus lives on as the dominant meme.
All right, guys, we're going back into it. This is gonna be another Fat Fuck Friday for the first time in a long time. All right, we're going to Arby's. We're gonna see if we can get our hands on that new spicy sandwich. They have it in brisket. They have it in chicken.
The Diablo sandwich.
Yeah, the Diablo sandwich. It's got the Diablo bun. It's got the spicy toppings on it. It comes with a free milkshake. So we're gonna see how this is. We're gonna go through the drive-thru just to make it as complicated as possible for them. And we're gonna see if this works out. There it is, everybody. That's the Target. Arby's over there. Right across the street. We're almost there. Alright, here we go through the drive-thru. Oh, they took the sign down. The sign used to be right here.
Hi,
That's the recording.
no thanks.
It's the recording.
Could I get a regular beef and cheddar sandwich on a sesame seed bun?
I'm so sorry, what was that?
Get a regular beef and cheddar on a sesame seed bun, please?
That would be the meal or the sandwich?
Just the sandwich.
Okay.
And then, do you guys still have the Diablo brisket sandwich?
No, we don't.
All right.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Hey, yo. What's up?
What's going on?
We're back.
That's right.
Look at this. Sumo in the chat saying surprise stream.
That's right.
That's right, brother.
Just for you, Sumo. We decided to go live just for you, brother.
We figured nothing else is really on. And, well, it's time to close out Bloodbone.
That's right. We got 43 minutes left to back.
The countdown is here.
It is on.
Tweet this out. Let people know. Let your buddies know. Go into all the other streams and tell them that Bloodbone is closing out very soon. You need to get your copy. This is going to be the last time you can get this ass can, and the first time you can get it with the amazing Shelby Robertson cover and a free kick-ass.
Speaking of which,
yeah, look at this.
Look at that.
Let's get the man him in here. Look at Shelby's right here.
Look at this, Shelby.
My
How
ears.
do you like it, brother? How do you like that?
Look at that.
Sexy.
Yeah. Sexy. Right
So
there
cool.
For you.
Woo!
Pull it back. It's too much.
We got Eric Huffles in the chat. What's up, Eric? Oh,
Eric, thank you, brother.
Bogdan. Look, it's Bogdan's in the chat.
Another one and only, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Good to see you, bro.
Thanks for dropping the link.
Of course, Sumo, a little Skip Edwards is here. Caleb Reynolds.
Skip it up.
And let's see those prints that Shelby's. This is like a Shelby campaign.
It is.
Shelby's everywhere.
I had to put my money on one artist to carry this campaign. And, there's only one guy who could do it. That's the Shelbean himself,
The Shelbean himself.
Everybody's favorite underdog, 30-year underdog, making comics.
Yeah.
I'm brand new. I just started. I'm 14 and a half year old artist.
No, you look pretty good for 30 years old,
Thanks.
But you can't even show those off because they're all packaged up, right?
Yeah, they're all packaged
I
up
can send
and
you a
ready to go.
JPEG. Here, I'll send you a JPEG, Phil.
There you go.
I can
Where
just
is
pull
this
it off of
JPEG
Twitter.
at? Yeah, do that.
Why don't I just pull it off of Twitter?
And we'll send you something I wasn't supposed to send you.
Yeah, don't stop that.
Can't send you that.
I don't want it. There, I think I got it right here. Oh yeah, there it is. Bam.
I just
So
ate
cool.
4 scoops of potato salad.
Gross.
You're welcome.
Here it is.
Yeah,
What was
signed-
the? Well, how
signed
did
in
you?
red.
What was the inspiration behind this?
Because the fans deserve it. That's the inspiration.
Right. It's for the
Thanks.
people, man. This is for the people.
They needed a
Yes.
little bit more.
Well, I had an idea for this specific layout with the blood, just black and white, and I was like, I asked permission, and then I did it, and then I got it printed. I
Yeah.
was like, I think the fans should have a print, an extra
Yeah.
print. So
And
that's
then,
literally how it went.
It was also Shelby's idea to use Stanley's blood to sign it. So
Yeah, it's gonna go bad pretty soon, so I had to use it.
we had to clear it with the lawyers, but I think it's legal technically. So
Yeah. Well, they never responded, so it's legal.
yeah.
Yeah. How many times have you met Stanley, Shelby?
Probably like 20.
20 times.
20
And
over like a 40-year period.
And then how much blood did you take for every meeting? Like
I
every time?
actually cosplay a mosquito, so he thinks it's all part of the outfit. But
yeah, that's good.
yeah, just buckets of him.
That's how you get so many different people like at conventions. Like you got like some Scott Hall blood.
Mhm.
Who's the Jim Duggan? Probably have a lot
Hacksaw. Yeah.
Oh, Hacksaw. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Last time I saw that dude, I don't know if you've seen him at an event, Phil. He would only sign these cut up pieces of a 2x4 that he had at his table for like 10 a pop.
Really?
Yeah, he would only sign these pieces of 2x4 that were like chopped up. It was pretty silly.
I never seen that before. I never seen it. But I mean, speaking of Jim Duggan, Bloodbone looks like a wrestler.
He does. Very much inspired by a lot of the 80s jacked dudes. you
Yeah.
know,
I believe it.
muscles on top of muscles, all that fun stuff.
A lot of is he juicing?
Somebody.
No, that's all natural. There's nothing artificial about him. He's just born that way.
All natural.
Yeah.
Wow.
Natural,
He's
Amazing.
got tanks for arms. That's what I told my buddy. He had questions. I said he's got tanks for arms.
That's right.
Again.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you test his blood, it might glow. So you know, do it at your own peril. But
Radioactive. Let's get a closer look on that cover.
Yeah, it's a cool print. And the print's the same size as the book, and every print is signed. I did sign them while I was drinking, so I drew on the back of one, and it is a 1-of-1, and it's literally in the middle of the stack. So whenever Edwin gets these to him,
try to keep it nice, fair and square. No Bancroft gimmicks here.
Yep.
You know,
yep. So someone's going to get it. We don't know who. I'll recommend shuffling the prints though, Ace, when you get them, just because I did put it in the middle, and they are signed sequentially. Yeah. So
definitely,
that way,
I'll
give
give
people
a nice
in the
mix.
front a chance to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here it is. Yeah, looking good there. That's pretty badass.
Not bad for
that's going to be the size of the print too, so it's a nice big sketch there.
Yeah.
Skip says he looks like a love child between the Ultimate Warrior and Grifter.
Yeah, very much so.
It's badass. We got Jay Ryan is here. Good to see you, Jay Ryan. Said the milk tank. You Cranberry Langers. Yo, what's up?
Cranberry, what up?
Yeah,
did Jay finish his sketch this week?
I think he's slacking, Shelby. He's slacking.
Damn,
put
Jay.
the pressure on him.
Wow.
Had to put that pressure on him.
Last time for Bloodbone.
Yeah. Jay, that's my sketch this week is going to be Profit. That's going to be my sketch this week.
Yeah, let's see that. So it's red line?
Yeah. I like to use a red pencil because I'm an original artist. So I like to use the erasable red pencils. Yeah.
What is
Jay, you should think about that. You should think about using.
Is Prophet just like a super soldier, or what's going on with him?
His name is John Prophet, and I don't really know what he's up to these days.
Does he
used to fly through space and fight I think he does. He has this little friend named Kirby. I think he's inspired by Jack Kirby. He's like a tiny dude with like a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He was drawn really cool by Stephen Platt. That's all you need to know.
Pretty much all anybody remembers.
Yeah, that's right. We got Eric Huffles in the chat. I finally backed Bloodbone like 20 minutes ago.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, brother. Getting that right at the last hour. I love it.
Yeah, and if anybody else backs, let us know in the chat.
Yeah, we've had a couple backers in between the hardline ending and the stream now. So thanks, guys.
Yeah. That's good to hear.
You still got some sketch covers available on it?
Yep, we should have a couple available still. So yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff going on the campaign.
Grabbed a couple.
The cool thing is that it's all complete, as you can see with that proof there. Just got it approved and sent back to the printer to get the first order of copies.
Yeah, we have the special Shelby Robertson background here. As you can see, it's the pecs right there. The pecs of Bloodbone.
Flexing the pecs.
And what was his name's Jason Bone?
His name is redacted.
I just made that up.
Yes. His name is Jason Redacted. Yes.
My God, it's Jason Bone.
He's gonna get boned, dude. Bloodbone. All right, if you guys could go over with the Fun by Comic link in the description. If there's any mods, you throw it in the chat.
Oh, good. Here. You got 50 backers now.
50 up to 50. Of course, this is kind of a reprint of you did an Ashcan last year. Early last year.
Did an exclusive one. It was the foil.
Yep.
An expensive but very cool. Collectible foil.
Kick-ass cover on that one too.
Yep. And people kind of missed out on it. We're only offering that one through PayPal. I think it only ran for like 2 months. So this one we're doing like an official through a crowdfunder site for Fund My Comic. We ran it for 3 months. And yeah, we threw in an additional 4-page short story along with the awesome Shelby cover. And we even have I think a new interior back cover too. So that's a couple cool pieces that people can check out when they get their book.
That's right. Sumo's right here. If you backed it the first
Yeah.
time, this does have an additional 4-page short story, which there should be right here some kick-ass
that's right.
pages for that.
Always forget
Maxi
about that.
Dallo did a nice little 4-page story for me. Really like how he draws Bloodbone, very kind of wrestler like.
Yeah, for sure.
Very cool. I love that a Batman shot there. That's super cool.
Yeah, that's so
And
cool.
then him coming down with like the drop kick on him. Yeah, so it's really fun little short story there, giving a little. And like I said, this is the first appearance of Bloodbone. We're dropping Bloodbone #1 probably at the end of the year with me and Joe Ball. And the story is gonna pick up right where it leaves off. So like this is its own exclusive story, so you don't have to worry about anything. This is gonna be its own exclusive thing, and it probably won't be reprinted until I do like a Bloodbone collection later down the road. So
Yeah, that's
next
awesome.
little exclusive for you, Bloodbone Ashcan.
Yeah. I just saw Maxie was at a convention in Orlando this past weekend as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So it's super
Good dude.
cool.
And obviously, Donald does the main story arc. He killed it. I think it's his best work.
Mhm.
It really kind of plays to all his strengths here. He's got that kind of like cartoony style, but also very kind of like superhero. So it's a very kind of good blend of stuff. Very dynamic. Very cool.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah.
Really cool. Like you see Donald's stuff and he kind of like goes through phases. He could do a couple different styles and he's changing all the time. And this one is just so good for superhero stuff. And I mean, like you see with these gunshots, the Uzi and the casings flying everywhere reminded me of like Trencher type stuff.
Yeah,
that
definitely. It was a
he
big
Giffen
influence.
do. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know he's a huge Giffen fan. But it's so refreshing to see that style again in these books.
And just it's a fun story about Bloodbone. Is he is basically a tank. He just shows up and starts tearing shit up. He's not gonna dialogue the villains. Like, hey, you guys did this. Nope, he's taking out dudes left and right, clotheslines, kicks, punches, everything. And the thing I like about him is like he does use weapons and stuff, but he prefers kind of the hand-to-hand stuff.
Mhm.
And he can do a lot of damage with those hands. So, he's going to be breaking, the name Bloodbone's kind of like perfect. He breaks a lot of bones when he's doing damage.
Yeah, the thing I'm interested to see is when you put out like that first issue with Ball, kind of where he gets his motivations from and, why he's doing what he's doing, what's going on with the city, all these syndicate stuff going on, and how he ends up looking like this tank of a person. That's going to be really cool to see how that's fleshed out.
Yeah, we definitely go into we give you a little glimpse of his of the past. We just kind of sprinkle stuff in. Bloodbone. I like the air of mystery around him. He's very much based on like an early version of Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like very kind of mysterious and they give you little hints of stuff, but to me, like once they started really going deep into the background of Logan, he lost a lot of his appeal. So we wanted to keep him kind of mysterious and give you little hints and stuff. And then also, you get to see kind of like the villains. You get to see some of the corporation and a lot of the stuff that's going on with them. And you also get some new threats for Bloodbone. Like you kind of see like his villains, his rogues gallery start to step up. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff on that. And like I said, it's a good primer right here to kind of introduce you to Bloodbone. Then we can just take off in #1. So it's going to be fun.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's see what else we got here. Also, amazing kick-ass logo from Alan.
Oh, yeah. Hal killed it with the logo. Just really brought it to life, man. Just really cool project, man. It's like I'm happy people have backed it and are checking it out because you got a lot of fun stuff planned with it. And like I said, I just think it's a really cool idea, bringing back the ash cans, bringing back that kind of idea of like the introduction issues. Or like, I compare this a lot to like when Wizard used to do like the 0 issues, the 0.5s, all that kind of fun stuff. I used to love like those, tracking those down and getting them like, oh, this is the first issue of blah, 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 It was cool. It felt like a nice little exclusive that you can get. So we're kind of bringing that back with Bloodbone.
I don't know if you guys saw this on Saturday. They did the chat show, and it was going over logos, and they didn't get to it yet because they have like a bunch of comic book logos. But Bloodbone was on there, and I don't know if they're doing it again next weekend, but a few of Alan's logos were on there.
Yeah, Alan's great, man. He's done all my logos. He did the 2 different ones for the Ace. He's done the Raid of the White Leopard, which I think is super underrated, and then like Bloodbone, I think it's his best work. So, it's go-to guy.
Yeah, they had I think Lost Pages on there was
Lost Pages is great. Yeah.
A tier, Shelby. Could you believe that? A tier, just under S tier. I don't think anything.
I like logos with attitude.
Logos with attitude.
With attitude and character. Yeah.
That's like those elves from the Santa Claus. The elves with attitude. Remember that? The ones that save him from the jail. Everybody go watch the Santa Claus. Tim Allen was just in the area over here at a casino doing some stand-up. Yeah, my buddies just went to see him this past Saturday. They said it was great.
I'm gonna see Theo Vaughn in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
See the Rat King.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be sweet.
Oh yeah, the chat will continue with logos on Saturday.
Nice. Have to check it out.
I won't even watch it because I'm already at A tier, so whatever happens.
So it's like
it don't matter now.
They already they were complimenting me, so I'm good. Yeah. No more need.
Teenagers with is this the Power Rangers? They were teenagers with attitude?
Yeah.
Was that a motto?
Yeah, I think they said it in the pilot episode.
Who is your favorite Power Ranger?
Oh, come on, man. It's Green Ranger Tommy. One and only, man.
Rip.
Like the show was cool, when it first started, but when Tommy showed up, that was it, man. Everybody was tuned in. I don't care who you were. Everybody was locked in trying to figure her out,
Shelby, were you tuned in?
How much ass he's gonna kick?
No, Phil, I'm old.
Yeah. Shelby's a little past our age.
So 9 seasons of Power Rangers was actually scripted by one of my old bosses, Matt Hawkins. Yeah, Matt Hawkins, the Top Cow. Yeah, that's what he did. He did to like pay the bills.
How do you get that gig?
He knows people. He can actually write. Yeah, he wrote a bunch of like TV scripts for different shows, but Power Rangers, he was saying that was the one where he kind of rolled in, and he's got a bunch of stories about it. But yeah, he said like nine seasons, I think he said, where he was responsible for, because a lot of it was like they had to cut up a lot of stuff. He was explaining how like stuff wasn't, the storyline here was not what they were getting in, so they would have to like chop it and
that's crazy.
Play with it. Yeah.
We got Seagull Rock in the chat, says, "Hey, bad boy," and I'm a little confused, but what's up? Thanks for being here.
He's calling you a bad boy. Oh, that's your gimmick, isn't it?
Am I the bad boy of comics now?
You are a bad boy. You were in that movie in the beginning. That class, that class was for like kids that have trouble learning. If you noticed in the beginning.
Well, I think if I'm a bad boy of comics, I have to wear these sunglasses, which I forgot to show on screen.
Oh, there we go.
What do you think?
Right out of 1995 Image Comics, right there.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of like when Professor X could walk, and he had that big helmet on. It was like the X here.
That's terrible.
Or maybe when Cyclops.
Yeah, you look like Bono when he's getting over a hangover.
Bono?
Yes.
John Bono.
Are you sure you don't have him on upside down, Phil?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
They look better like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like that looks like an eyebrow, huh?
Yeah.
Look like Nasser.
Yeah. Now you look like Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Judge Dredd's so
the
cool.
law.
I am the law. Always said it. Law. Yeah, people saying dread.
Yeah, there you go.
Guillermo.
Sumo spelled it right too. Finally.
Oh, this says it all. I wish I had your hair.
Yeah, see.
Is this like some sort of Silence of the Lambs thing? Please don't kidnap me. So there you go. Bloodbone. I know he's a mysterious character,
Yes.
and
Full of mystery.
I remember you're saying one of your influences or inspirations was the original Arrow series.
Basically, a lot of it's based on the first 2 seasons. Anybody who watched it, thought really the best thing CW ever did was the first 2 seasons of Arrow.
Yeah,
introducing Slade Wilson and then the whole backstory to like Oliver being on the island and kind of everything he went through there. He comes back a changed person, comes back very motivated and with like a clear goal, and that's very much Bloodbone. He ended up leaving his city, to kind of, explore the world and live his life, and then he comes back several years later and he's been changed. And when he comes back to his city, he sees that it's not what it was before. His city used to be a beautiful metropolis filled with good people, and then when he comes back, it's basically been turned into Gotham. And he kind of ends up figuring out that this corporation has kind of taken over the city. They've bought off the politicians. They control the cops. And, basically the regular people of the city are kind of suffering. So, he's decided to kind of use the skills he learned in his time away to bring some justice back to the city. So,
yeah, I'm super excited to explore that more and read about it in the future issues as well. Well, we do have a special guest though tonight. This is unheard of, and I think you'll like who we got. Now, this guy, I think he's been to France, but also he knows someone very well that's been to France. So I got this French intro.
Hello, chérie. Où est ta guerre? Is it fate? Is it meant to be? Is it written in the stars that we are destined to fraternize? I'd like to think so.
Michael Background.
Why am I full screen?
That's what we do here.
I have fraternized with a French. That is correct.
See that?
I was intimate with the Petit Jambon.
You need to watch that movie, Michael. Come on.
Look, let's not get started with movies. We already had a incident earlier today.
No, I tell you what it is. I love Highlander. And I was like, to Mel, you need to watch Highlander. It's awesome. And then I love it, but I'm kind of looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. It hasn't held up in the same way that, say, RoboCop or Terminator have.
Wow.
There are things
I watch
in there
Highlander every year, and it is fantastic from start to finish.
I agree. I love it as well. It's just... It's hard. It's a hard sell for someone who doesn't know anything about it. That's
yes, it is a hard sell for if you weren't from that era for sure.
How's my sketch? How's my Bloodbone sketch there, Shelby? That I'm gonna win.
It's right in the center of the pack.
I put your name on it. I put a pasty on it.
Good.
For him.
Good.
So
I have backed Edwin. It's not going to the Australia. It's going to Critical Blast. That's why you probably forgot about it.
Okay, there you go. We'll have to double check and make sure,
But, yeah. Well, please do. Actually, check now. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Sumo's
You've only got 20 minutes left.
You might want to check on that.
Let's do a
Phil
quick.
He sent me a shirt which he didn't send.
Yes, Phil. I sent you a shirt a month ago. Did you get it yet, Shelby? Shelby's like, no. Phil's like,
I'm over here.
I'm
over here thinking my neighbor stole my mail.
Skip even like the Highlander series. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah. Tremendous series.
Now I need to watch Highlander again. Yeah, watch it. Bancroft's take on Highlander almost made me refund the Lucent. Almost.
No, I love it. I've seen it like 5 times.
You know what?
not
I
enough.
see a Michael Bancroft right there. So
There it is. Michael Bancroft back.
Thank you so much.
It doesn't tell me what backer number I am, but
Yeah, that's one of the things. It's a little tough to like find backer numbers and all that in front of my camera. They're still working that out.
it was the combination of Shelby's cover and Donald's art. Remember, I said this is the best art I've seen from Donald.
Yeah, it is. I
Ever.
think it's right in his wheelhouse. I think it plays to all his strengths. And I know personally, like he had like a really fun time doing it. You know, he really was super happy to like work on it. So
When when Donald isn't tweeting about pineapple pizza or taking a dump, he has one of the best Twitters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he also has some hot takes too.
I love when he's like, "Oh, I'm reading this for my homework tonight." And he's just like, there are post panels and inspiration stuff and stuff he's studying, which is really cool. I do enjoy that, and I try to dodge the other trash that he puts up there. The bathroom tweets.
Edwin, should I check out the Highlander anime? Jay says it's solid.
Yes, it's very good. Very good. I'm not even like an anime guy, but the Highlander anime is fantastic.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, that.
I'm gonna check that out. People have said there's Highlander like like similarities with the Lucent, and there is. Because you got immortal people and everything.
The Search for Vengeance. Let's watch this.
So I do like the series, and I'm interested in this new thing. So I like Henry Cavill also.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think he's gonna do a good job with it.
This is Highlander. It is everlasting, sir. For vengeance.
Is it just a retelling of the original?
Oh, the story of this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
no,
it looks pretty cool.
Doesn't have anything to do with
good.
the movie. Yeah, it's just his kind of tale. It's pretty awesome though.
There can only be one, though.
It can be only one.
Yeah, you have to say it. There can be only one. However the hell Christopher Lambert says it.
He's French.
Canadian though, isn't he? Is he French?
I think he's French. Yeah.
Full on
He's French.
I believe so. Yeah.
Got that heavy ass accent.
It's a very unusual accent.
Ninja Scroll. I've seen Ninja Scroll. Have you ever seen?
Why
that
did they
one?
hire a French guy? Rob sent it to me, and I was like, I can't watch this. It's got subtitles.
What? Just get the dub. He didn't send you anything with the dub?
No.
Oh, he's a bad friend.
There you go. Skip gets it.
They have a Scotsman play a Spaniard.
Well, how can you not
Yeah,
love
they
that?
had a Frenchman play a Scotsman
The best.
and
Well,
a Scotsman
it
to play a Spaniard.
It is absolutely fantastic. It's like Antonio Banderas playing an Arab. 13th Warriors. Just it's complete madness, but it's also incredible.
People saying French Canadians blur. Oh yeah, Jay's from the Great White
Not real
North.
French.
Subs over dubs? No chance.
I don't disagree with that. I don't have time to sit down and watch a series or a movie and read it.
You just want to listen to it?
That's how I watch everything. That's why some of my reviews aren't that accurate, because I'm like, oh, that was all right. And everyone's like, no, that was trash. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
CGI was trash.
Well, I mean, yeah, still, I was drawing the whole time while it was on. So
Yeah.
I might have missed a few things.
He was born in America and then lived in Europe. Never the dirty white north. So Lambert was born in America?
That probably explains his weird accent.
He was so good in Mortal Kombat, and his voice was so
Yeah.
cool in that film too.
The best. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so good. Madhouse Studios animated Highlander and Ninja Scroll. Yeah, Madhouse is great. They do
Yeah.
great animations.
Was him playing I can't remember his name in Mortal Kombat. Was that whitewashing? Was that
Raiden.
character supposed to be Asian?
No, so Lord
God.
Raiden is the god of thunder.
Yeah, everyone says it's whitewashing. I remember
Not.
seeing that somewhere.
No.
I'm like,
It's not, because the original actor that played Raiden in the video games
Hmm.
is Mexican. He's like half Mexican. Carlos Pacina. Met him. Yeah, and he's not Asian.
The
in that.
comedian?
No.
Carlos Mencia?
No, Carlos Pacina.
Oh.
Carlos Mencia. He's not even Mexican, right?
He said he was.
No, I think
for
he's
like
Hawaiian.
a decade.
Carlos Mencia. His name is like,
yeah, but Phil says he's Mexican too. And
I am.
very tall.
Mencia. I'm a tall Mexican.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
that I've never met a Mexican before, so I suppose I wouldn't.
Yes.
You're my only reference.
Stay
To me,
in.
all Mexicans are 7 foot tall, I suppose.
That's right. So Carlos Mencia's real name is Ned Arnold.
Yes, Ned.
His real name's
Yeah,
Ned.
Joe Rogan calls him Ned.
Yeah. I think he was adopted as well.
Was he?
What's Ned short for?
Ned.
Because surely it's not Ned on
Network.
on,
Ned,
on the birth certificate. Ned.
Uh,
Ned
Yeah,
Wood.
Netter
what is-
Berkmeister. Netter
Eric?
Berkmeister.
what up, Eric?
Honduran. Yeah,
Netter Berk.
Honduran.
Hey,
Yeah, his
Eric,
name is-
you arrived 11 minutes perfectly, so you have just enough time to back Bloodbone. You got 10 minutes now.
10
Down
minutes.
to 10 minutes.
It's already
That's it.
been
Last
that
call.
long. We've been on for 30 minutes. It doesn't seem like that at all.
That's it.
That's insane.
That goes quick, bro.
Time
Uh,
flies when
just
you're having
baby up.
fun, Philip Andrew.
Yeah.
Ned Edward.
Medicine. I like that one. Medicine's good.
Medicine.
Edward Scissorfingers.
He was, dude, when I was a kid, Mencia was everywhere. He had that
He
show.
was. Yeah, he was huge.
Huge.
Well, in Game of Thrones, his name was Eddard, wasn't it? The
Mhm.
main character.
What?
But everyone called him Ned.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
always thought that was like the lamest name.
Carlos
for a main
Mencia was in
character.
Game of Thrones.
No. I'm just talking about the name Ned.
Okay.
The main Sean Bean in Game of Thrones. He was Ned.
Okay.
Ned Stark.
I'm like, man, that's where he went. No, Carlos Mencia was everywhere, and then it's damn dirty Bobby Lee's fault that he got canceled from the comedy community.
It's always Bobby Lee's fault.
Everything's Bobby Lee's
Yeah.
fault.
I saw Mencia twice in California. He was great. He was great.
Yeah.
His opener, both times, it was this really tall Asian guy named Joe Coy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was super tall. I got a photo with him. He's
Mhm.
taller than me. I was like, he's like,
didn't
yes,
know.
I'm Asian. That's what he
Yeah.
tells you if you look at him funny. He goes, yes, I'm Asian. Yeah, shit.
I didn't know he was tall.
Yeah, he's like 6'5" or something like that.
Nedbert. It could be Nedbert.
We need to bring back old English names like Ethelred
What?
and yeah, you know, like
Kids are
Ethelwulf.
gonna hate you there, Bancroft. Everybody knows that. And like,
That's
can you believe what he named me?
Wilhelm. Wilhelm.
The teacher
Wilhelm
reading that
is
out.
It was the French who took that from us.
Well,
Mel's
Camel.
Joe.
What up, Camel?
I knew this kid in school. His name was Blade. Blade Birdsell. And
What? No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
It was
Blade
His name's
Birdsell.
Blade, and his last name's Birdsell. And we got along well. We did it. We were in art class together, and we made a rap about MC Escher for a project. And he was a troublemaker. He's the kid. I was in junior high with him, and we were at lunch one time, and he opens up his wallet. He's like, "Dude, check this out!" And he had a condom in his wallet, and it was the first time I ever seen a condom. I was like, "Whoa!"
A dinger.
A what?
A dinger.
Yeah, a dinger, as they call it down under.
No, a dinger, not a dinger.
Yeah, he's like, yo, Phil, I just got this dinger. I was like, what? What is that? He's like, you don't even want to know what we put it on.
How old were you, sorry? How old?
Dude, I was in, it was before high school. I must have been in like 7th grade. And I was like 12 or something.
I'll Sumo's comment there.
Would Sumo. It's still in his wallet to this day. No, actually, unfortunately, he's dead. So, R.I.P. Blade.
He never got to use it.
No, I'm sure he got to use it.
I'm sure he was fighting vampires in heaven.
He was like local troublemaker kid that probably got into some unhealthy things later on and then died somehow. But yeah, rip Blade, man. Blade, the first time I met Blade was even before I went to school with him, because Brandon was a lifeguard at the high school pool. And so in the summertime I'd go there, and then Blade would go there, and he stood out because his name was Blade, right? And then also, actually, even before that, I was on the basketball team, and then he was making fun of me because I was fat on the basketball team. But then we became friends later. But anyways, at the pool,
Blade wasn't fat.
Yeah, he kind of was fat too.
Blade.
But
Laser.
How many people did he show this condom to? Maybe that's why he was well known.
That thing got passed around like a token.
So Blade, when he was at the pool, he had this friend who had shaggy long hair. We didn't know what his name was, so Brandon started calling him Whistler, because Blade and Whistler, from, if you haven't seen the Blade movie, Whistler is Blade's father figure and handler. So it was Blade and Whistler. Thick Blade. Yeah.
Do you think he just named himself Blade?
Yes.
No,
Phil was calling him Blade. The only person who called him Blade.
No, his name was Blade on Facebook too.
Yes.
Yeah, his real name was Wilhelm.
And then
Wilhelm Johnson.
No, and then his mom called him Blade as well when he passed away. She took over his account. She's like, Blade, Yeah. Last time I saw him, he was driving down Cass Avenue, and I was riding my bicycle, and he's like, Phil Diaz. He shot it out of his car. And this was probably like...
Is that photo of you on the bike? The doppelganger?
No, this was a bicycle. Yeah. What do they call him over there?
They're ringly dongs.
Okay, that's right. So so that was the last time I saw him. That was probably like 15 years ago or so. No, that was probably like 10 years ago. Yeah, so Blade, rip.
Well, rest in peace, Blade.
Yeah.
I picture him there in the coffin, lying there with his little dinger on his chest.
I don't think he still had it. Let's see, people.
He died like he lived, showing off his wallet dinger.
Jordan Hurst in the chat. What's up? Good to see you.
Hey guys, you got 3 minutes. That's it.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Campaign's locked and loaded. It's ready to go.
We got
3 minutes.
Time for a little. Is this too large? There it is. Bloodbone. Back it today. Back it now. Back it
Right this second.
Right
2
now.
minutes.
right now.
You don't got any time. You got 2 minutes, and that's it.
Let's see what else we
Campaign
got
is
for
done.
people. Sketch covers, guys. Sketch covers. Who else is doing this? One of a kind sketch covers. Send it to your favorite artist, Shelby. Send it to him. Send it to Bancroft to do a sketch on, and he could use
Get
his
a
little
nice
mirror
sketch
thing.
like that. Awesome, Joe Ball
Yeah,
sketch.
Ooh, look at that.
Send it to Joe Ball. Look at that.
Look at that.
That bricks.
Boom.
Who did your logo?
That's How Comics, Alan Alonso.
That's right.
Killed it.
Nice.
All right, 1 minute, guys. That's it. Get ready. It's
Back
done.
it this second. Yeah, Blade Dinger. We'll never forget you. Blade. Yeah, maybe we could do a Bloodbone villain named Blade. Down
Blade Bone.
Write a little side story.
There's no other comic book character named Blade, so I think
Yeah,
you'll
there
be
won't
right.
be a confusion there at all. Caleb Reynolds says just backed the double. Woo! Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for being here and back. And last second stream, we're still hanging out. Fired it up.
You know what? What if we put a little dash between BLA and then dash DE? You know, kind of like Eagle Man.
Oh yeah,
Blaubo. I'm telling you, the L, the line is so long.
Oh, the Australian
It's
L.
black.
Yes. Oh my God, hilarious.
Ridiculous. You got to think of these things.
All right, guys, it's a wrap.
Is it a wrap?
Over. It's 3.
Let's
Campaign should automatically
Done.
be closed.
Dunzo.
I don't.
I'm reloading it here. I think
That's all it reads like to me.
Uh,
Then you got to put the capital L on Eagle to accept it. But look, see how the L and the O fit. He didn't.
it
put
is over. It
there.
is closed.
Oh, look, it tells you how long ago it
Look at
closed.
that.
That's kind of cool.
It's an awesome jump. Thank you so much, guys. We're over 50. So you guys rock.
That's
The
right.
book is completely done. It just got sent to the printer. The proof has been approved. So we're ready to rock. Hopefully start shipping everything else starting in March.
Zero wait time.
I said we don't play around with these comics. We fund them and
Yeah.
then ship them.
All of those signed, all those
coming.
signed prints that everyone gets for free are in here. So
All the mailers and everything's coming in the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
So yeah,
I'll
Bloodbone's
make the
gonna be
label after this.
February's gonna be about getting everything in, and then March she starts shipping out the first couple. So thank you
Kick
to
ass.
everybody who's supported and been around with us for the ride, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, thank
When
you.
are you selecting the winner of the sketch card?
It's gonna be random, so I'll shuffle up the pile like Shelby said, and as I pack them, I'll start picking them in, and then whoever it goes to, it'll go make it
Yeah,
nice and
I-
fair for everybody.
Be
I kind of did
double
a,
He's gonna like
I did a
forget
cut,
my
and then I
package.
put it in there, and then I shuffled it, and then I put it in, then I sealed it up. So
Yeah.
yeah, I honestly don't know where it's at. It's in there. It's in
Some
there.
sleight
So
of hand
Yeah.
type stuff.
We'll
going
make sure it's fair, Sumo. We got you.
yeah,
Yeah, good job jumping in there, Caleb.
Thank you.
You
man.
almost missed it.
Yeah.
This could be an idea for maybe a new Shelby book. Blade Dinger throws a bladed boomerang shaped like a dong.
yeah. This is how we honor Phil's fallen friends.
Yeah.
Blood
I think
Dingus.
he would I think Blade sounds like the kind of guy who would appreciate us
For sure.
getting a chuckle.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He was a troublemaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what did who's that famous writer that his name starts with an H? Hemingway? Didn't Hemingway say what do you do when you lose a loved one? You turn them into literature, right? Maybe that was about women. I don't know.
Cat litter.
I never read
Say cat
Hemingway.
litter.
Turn them into cat litter. That's right. It was not Hitler.
You laugh at them on the internet. That's what you do.
Oh, that's right. All right. Yeah, and you're sending out Bloodbone soon. The T-shirt that I bought Shelby is on its way. 6 to 8 business days. That's coming.
Sure.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, and you have to show it off on stream when you see it.
Yeah,
Look at
man,
poor Shelby.
yeah.
He's been waiting
Philip-
a month.
I'm wearing Aquaman now. I ran out of clean clothes, so
Yeah.
But get rid of
It's
that.
outrageous. We need to get Shelby new merch right now, guys.
Yeah, he'll get his new shirt soon. And then this, I just dropped this today, which 95 people like. This is crazy. Getting these likes on here. I'm doing this new communist TikTok thing, and I made this in about 2 minutes. It's pretty cool. What do you think, Edwin? Does it take you back to your club kid days?
Does, man, I'm all about the raves, like
Yeah.
never met a rave that I didn't like, so
There you go.
takes me way back.
So get ready for the foil. We didn't mess up the foil this time. It's perfect,
Yeah.
and you guys will be getting it in a couple months when we start shipping this stuff out. It's gonna be sweet.
Speaking of foil, just to show it off to everybody, it's the OG right here.
Rubbing in everyone's face. I have mine.
oh, that's the original.
It's the OG right there. Look at that shine. It's beautiful. Collector's item is expensive as hell, but worth every penny. So
Yeah, those foil books. All right, I think that's the end of the stream, guys. We did
That's
it.
we
We
did it.
closed it out. I'm gonna go take
Any
a
fans
shower.
of any fans of Jane Roddenberry?
You mean Gene
Roddenberry
Roddenberry?
fans? Yes. So his
Jane
house he
Rodden-
grew up in is one street over and like 4 houses down.
Mm-hmm.
I might stream from there if they don't kick me out.
Oh, you could just know how to get
yeah, he
in.
grew up here in Tucson.
Do they
Yeah,
have
I can walk right up to the house. You got to put on. I have the FedEx outfit I put on, and then they just let you do whatever.
Camel wants to know who your printer is for the foil, so he could steal it, and then actually he's gonna tell everybody who asks him who his foil printer is. He's gonna tell them your printer.
Yeah, so that's Comics Wellspring. I got the foil from them. Like I said, they did a great job, and I've been using them instead of Mix'em for my last couple campaigns. I've been super happy with them. So
There you go.
Blade gave me my foil.
Sumo says, which one are you streaming next? You're not doing what happened to those late night Bancroft streams with Rob?
I only get Rob once a week. I have to carefully, share him out. He doesn't want to do any draw streams. He finds them boring. So
He needs more questions. Did Shelby see that Bisley's coming to Phoenix Con? I didn't even see that.
No.
Maybe that's a reason to go
They
visit.
sent me a guest. They emailed me, Skip. They want me to be a guest, but I might
Shelby,
probably not do it.
When is it?
It's played out, man. I did that show like 12 years in a row. I'm kind of
when is
over it. The hottest week of the hottest month of the year in Phoenix, the final weekend in May, I believe. And those are so outside that show, they have ambulances lined up down the street. They hand out waters. It's usually last year was it 127 degrees on Saturday outside? Yeah. So yeah.
You should go.
I might.
And then
I
I'll
might.
come.
It depends.
yeah, you should go, Shelby. Go.
You should go. I'll come. We'll hang out with Bisley. We'll all get boba together.
Yeah.
like that
No,
gay
I'm
tea.
gonna give him some.
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, the gay tea.
It's not gay. You suck on the balls. It has balls. and you
I'm
suck on
aware.
them.
Yeah, it's like what
You don't have
Korean girls drink.
You don't have boba in Australia?
They're milky.
Yeah, lots of girls drink boba in Australia.
So, yeah,
Milky balls.
That's how I get him to talk to me, Bancroft.
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's how do you think I got her?
Out of the boba shop.
Yeah. Bisley Capullo, Cates, and dude,
Donnie Cates.
Donnie Cates
Oh, I
not
could
going to
get-
be there. I bet Donnie Cates no shows again. He's been no showing all year.
I could finally get him to sign those baby teeth books that I did for him like 9 years ago.
Yeah, do it. He probably won't be there though. I went to Motor City
That's before he
Comic-Con.
was a big name. Before he
Him, Stegman,
decided to be loud.
Bisley, him, Stegman, and Bisley were at Motor City Comic Con, and Cates wasn't even there like the whole weekend. His chair was empty. That's where I met Pete Tomasi. Writer, I heard people want him to write for Rippaverse. Pete Tomasi, actually, a lot of people saying that on Twitter right now. Him and Stephen King.
Stephen
Henry
King.
Beeman.
Yeah, Stephen King's doing a book there.
Arizona is slightly cooler than a corona of the sun. June 6th.
Is that where the Sonora Desert is? Is that where that is, Arizona?
There's deserts in
Yes.
Arizona.
Yeah, it's all in a desert. Yeah, it's all a desert, and then you go up through the hills, and then you hit like Flagstaff, where it's actually nice because the elevations are all high, Mike. And then when you go through there, that's when you dip back down and you go towards like Las Vegas, Nevada, which is
Apex Comics says it's past your bedtime, boys.
it's not a bad place to be in the summer. It is a dry heat, Jay. So even though I complain, hey, no joke, man, 115 here feels way better than the Bay Area at 90. I'm just gonna say that because the humidity there destroys you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer dry than humid.
Mm-hmm.
Angela didn't even get the notification for this. Boo. Yeah, you missed the Bloodbone closeout, Angela.
What's up, Todd?
It's done.
Angela McCurry.
Wait, does Skip run the Phoenix Con? He says he'll give me your table, Shelby.
He can't do that. Skip's not even gonna be there. Anytime I do a show, Skip's like, oh, I'll see you there. Skip never shows up.
Outrageous.
Isn't he live like in the woods or something? Or
I
in the desert?
could send Uber Eats to Skip's house from my house.
That's awesome.
He's pretty close.
You guys should hang out then. Like, why don't you
He
guys get
doesn't like
Boba?
Send them on Nothing Burger. That's how you feel about them.
No, why
I'm
don't
gonna
you
send
guys
him
go?
my Taco Bell garbage.
You guys have never gotten Boba together?
No.
Wow, that's sad. Yo, I got Boba this weekend with
Just a
Eddie
couple of
Winkler.
dudes sucking balls through a straw
Hanging out in the mall, holding hands.
without a dinger.
Listen, I went to a Boba shop with Eddie Winkler this Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, and then you hit up the furry convention after.
How's Eddie, by the way? How's he going?
He's good. I saw him, his family. Went out to lunch. I didn't eat anything. It was good. He talked about football a little bit. Doing comics again soon.
Skip, you run the Blue Ribbon Army.
What's the Blue Ribbon Army?
It's shenanigans. It's
It's someplace else that
gatekeeping
Shelby stole
bullshit.
from. You know,
Yeah, no, it's just
sticky fingers, Shelby. You know,
yeah.
Hit the
See,
lip.
Bemis knows. Look, see that? Look, hey, bud. There it is, right there. Bemis knows. See the hey, bud.
Oh, where is it? Hey, bud.
If you go up, look. I've had this theory for like a year. Nobody talks like that except for Todd McFarlane. The
That's
hey
true.
bud, no one talks like that. Only Todd McFarlane talks like that.
Do you think Angela's Todd or Todd?
Angela
has-
is absolutely Todd McFarlane.
I've heard her voice though.
Yes.
You think Angela is a Wanda?
I think
On
Angela is AI
Oh,
when you
no.
hear the voice.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
what
pretty
if it was
positive
Todd
it is.
and
That
then
would upset me if Angela was AI.
yeah, Angela's cool.
Just the voice.
I think it would be awesome if Angela was Wanda McFarlane and Todd would come in every once in a while saying, "Hey, bud," on her account.
Wanda Kolomajek. I don't
Yeah.
think she ever took his last name. Yeah.
What?
They've been
I
married for
would.
like 50 years.
I would take his last name.
What is this kind of stuff? He did say that.
Outrageous.
Camel Knights.
Yeah. Don't you remember?
Yeah.
He said Angela was, these two were talking smack, and Pavel says, "Yeah, that's because you're a fat bitch."
So the good
People
old
don't
days.
understand Pavel
Those, could you
and his ways.
could you believe that those days were only like a month and a half ago?
No, I can't. I was thinking about it today. I was like, it feels like we haven't, like, I don't know. It's just, it's crazy.
Yeah. And now everything's just typhooned. And it's only January. It's only January 30th. Can only go up from here. Well, hopefully we'll go up. We got another day of this month. We'll go into February.
January never ends, huh?
Lots of holidays. Yeah, this is an extra long February leap year. And get ready for President's Day, Valentine's Day. I wanted to look up how many holidays were in February.
Does Australia celebrate Valentine's Day? Like,
Yes. We don't celebrate President's Day, though.
What about
Your loss?
we don't either.
Yeah, we do. It's Washington and Lincoln's birthday are both in this month.
Wow. Washington is the OG. We all gotta celebrate them.
Yeah. Here's everybody with February's and birthdays in February. Langston Hughes, you know him.
Yeah.
Norman Rockwell.
Yeah, the one and only.
Nathan
My favorite
Lane.
American painter.
My favorite gay, Nathan Lane. Chris Rock. Michael C. Hall.
Oh, Dexter.
Thomas Edison.
Who's Thomas Edison?
It threw me off because there's no H in Thomas for some reason. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King. That's suspicious.
Mm.
Both of them? What are the chances? Nina Simone, one of my favorite singers. Rosa Parks. Gertrude Stein. George Washington, Abe Lincoln, Alice Cooper, Garth Brooks. We're almost through here. Jennifer Aniston, Ice-T, John Travolta, another one of my favorite gays. Smokey Robinson, Sidney Poitier, it's like Simon almost, and Drew Barrymore. There you go. The Anglo-Saxons called February small Manath, meaning cake mouth. Though they offered cake to the gods in February, we suggest having cake with some friends. And of course, there is a cake holiday to celebrate in February too. You guys know that?
What the hell are you reading from, Phil?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, whatever rabbit hole you've gone down, you need to come right back because I'm way too far down it.
National Day. National
Cake
Day
holes.
Holiday.
Drew Barrymore, and then Cake Holes.
Yeah.
Celebrate Cake Month, everybody.
I mean, you know, the hardline is infamous for if it's cake or not. So, you know, maybe we
That's
need
true.
to celebrate. Maybe we need to celebrate
Read,
again in February.
Read Camel's comment, his latest comment. It's explosive.
This one? I'm going to be getting into the drama biz soon. Camel Night Letters coming summer 2024. That sounds
What a
fun.
hot show that'll be.
Camel Night Letters. Has a good ring to it. I like it.
It does.
I saw Cake Mouth at Troubadour in '89.
Bill, do you need glasses?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
literally
I'm thinking so.
the way he stares at the chat and tries to read it.
Here's a fun fact, though.
He's only
There's-
30, also, which is even more alarming.
You can notice
He's dumb
this.
blind.
You know, I watch pretty much all of your shows. I haven't noticed you have a problem reading.
I haven't noticed either. There's 1 in 1,461 chances of a leap year birthday.
Yes, sounds about right.
All right.
That's just math.
February. All right. Here's the holidays in February. I heard that now in the Killing. No. What's the Batman story? Long Halloween. The calendar man's like, oh, I'm glad that this holiday killer didn't start killing in February because there's so many holidays in that month. Do you guys remember that?
I don't read comics.
Jeff Loeb.
I specifically don't read Jeff Loeb comics.
All right. Well, they have International Snowmobile Ride.
You guys
Day.
ever heard?
You're breaking up here, Bancroft.
Sorry, I just noticed that. I was like, I thought there was. What are you doing to me? Have you heard of the birthday paradox?
I think I may have heard you mention it before.
Birthday paradox?
Yeah, it's what. Yeah, it's you ask the question: how many people? Need
they
to be
got
two
him.
of them share a birthday.
How many people? Say that
Damn
again.
it! It isn't even in a room for the
Start over.
Let me just look it up. Let me look up the birthday paradox.
It froze and it came back to the room.
All right, let me read it to you because I'm good at reading. All right, it says in probability theory, the birthday problem asks for the probability that in a set of n randomly chosen people, at least 2 will share a birthday. The birthday paradox refers to the counterintuitive fact that only 23 people are needed for that probability to exceed 50%.
How many people watching the stream right now?
35.
Yeah. So there's at least 2 people likely that share a birthday in the chat.
All right, we need everybody to say your birthday in the chat. And then also police and let us know if your birthday pops up twice. I said my birthday there.
Another one, the one that blows my mind more is the shuffling a deck of cards. There
Yeah.
are there are more ways to shuffle a deck of cards than there have been seconds in the universe to this point.
What? That sounds crazy.
Am I back? Am I here?
Yeah, there's more ways to shuffle a deck of cards than there are seconds that have ever been in the universe. We'll save that one for another stream.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I told that to people who play poker, and they're like, it's right.
It doesn't sound real. The other one is the last name thing where someone's last name doubles. So I want you guys also to put your mother's maiden name in the chat as well. If everybody could do that.
The last 4 of your social.
Yeah.
While you're at it.
After the birthday.
We're just collecting some reference here. That's it. Yeah.
All right, here's a
When
little
these credit cards
illustration.
get opened in your names, just don't worry about it.
Here's the birthday paradox right here. They should have named this image the birthday parabox. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a box. So you got this guy. None of these people share my birthday, Michael. What are they talking about?
Any November 22nds in chat?
Blood type. Yeah, I know my blood type.
Yeah. Narticon, I just DM'd them. We'll see if we can make it happen.
Eagle Man Bloodbone team up?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, take
I
over
bet
the guys on the streets.
I bet this guy has a August 3rd birthday match with Michael Bancroft. You know, what was it August?
That's right. They're multiplying. Clone Croft is in the house.
Michael, we have our birthdays are a month apart.
Yeah.
Coincidence? And then
we're both third babies.
That's right. And Sean's birthday is a day before mine. Jonathan Jetty. He's a buddy of mine. I don't know if you know him, but
I've heard of Sean.
Yeah. I'm seeing double. 4 Bancrofts. Classic. All right, we're just gonna go through all these other birthdays and then we'll end the stream here. Or not birthdays, but holidays. Nirvana Day, February 8th or 15th.
Gotta celebrate that.
It's one or the other. It's the 8th or the 15th. Red Hand Day, February 12th. International Angel Man Day, February 15th.
Wait, what's this Red Hand Day?
All right. It's funny you should ask. Red Hand Day. Every year on February 12th, Red Hand Day encourages political leaders to stop the use of child soldiers. What?
Oh, wow.
I'm glad you asked.
This also referred to as International Day Against the Use of Child Soldiers. There you go. That's
Red Hand Day.
Caught you red-handed, you politicians. All right, we got World Anthropology Day, which is the third Thursday in February. Global Movie Day, second Saturday. World Nutella Day, February 5th. And World...
Sounds European.
It could be. World Spay Day, which is the last Tuesday in February. And that's all the holidays.
Like your pets?
They should put one on the 29th. So it's like extra special.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool. We got National Dark Chocolate Day, which is the first. That's coming up, guys. Mark it down. Optimist Day.
Gross.
Yeah, Optimus Prime Day. Excited.
National Texas Day is also the first. National Get Up Day. It's also the first. It's a figure skating thing, I think. Baked Alaska Day. Yo. I had some baked Alaska. It's pretty good. Oh, this is all the first. Serpent Day. National Tater Tot Day is the second. This is all dumb.
Tots.
That Red Hand Day was pretty good, though.
Those pretty awesome.
I stand with that. National Homemade Soup Day. All right, we're shutting this down. National Bagel Day is February 9th. I'm going to check that. We'll see. February 9th. No, it's National Cut the Cord Day. Also, it's National Pizza Day. Bagel and Lox Day. It's not just bagel. It's Bagel and Lox Day, Angela. February 9th. All right. That's it. I think we've all learned a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Go out and spread the good word about Red Hand Day. It's coming up. And do you like
Red
bagels
Hand
and
Day.
lox, Michael Bancroft?
Like padlocks?
No. What is it? Bagel and lox. LOX. It's what is it? Hebrew? What is it? Not latkes.
Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, the locks, like Sumo says.
Lox. Yeah, look
You
at it
know,
right
I'm-
here.
I'm quarter Jewish.
You're a quarter. Yeah, you're the quarter Jewish here. That explains a lot, actually. Lox. It's smoked salmon.
Camel.
We're triggering. Camel is very metropolitan.
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan. He knows this
Very
stuff.
metropolitan. Very
He considers
cosmopolitan.
us heathens for not knowing what lox is.
Yeah, I guess it's salmon. Now I only eat the cinnamon raisin bagel with butter.
No, I don't like bagels.
Yeah, I don't understand the hubbub.
Because it's like
LOX.
you know, it's like they
Just
compress
end
it
it.
into one. It's like, yeah, I want to eat a month.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Even though I can't hear you, I know what you mean. It's like compressing a whole month's worth of bread into a circle.
Oh my god.
Every once in a while, it's okay though. Why didn't anybody tell me I was way behind on the screen? Now my jokes make no sense. I didn't understand.
Yeah, that's
My
the
internet is
perfect way to end this. The perfect way to end this.
All right, everybody.
Fantastic.
Have a great night.
My favorite closeout stream ever. This
It was
is
great. Thank
the
you guys
best.
for coming out. 31 people in the chat. And I'm gonna go take a shower for real. All right, guys. And you guys can too. We'll catch you later.
Thanks. Red Hand Day.
No.
Bye, everybody.
peace.